So while you were in Korea, have you ever had that moment where you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm definitely leaving. Have you had that moment yet or no?
Oh yeah. I think Korea has this very weird grip on me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm done here.
Yeah.
Because originally I was never supposed to be here for a long time. Yeah. Most of the stories I wanna do, most of the art projects I wanna do, even right now, I think my most important art projects are in Nairobi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm always kind of just looking. Even though I work here,
Yeah.
my eyesight is always in Kenya.
Yeah.
So Kenya is constantly calling me, but I think it's still slow pull. Yeah, but I think 2 years ago, I made that decision that I really want to go. But then just when we were working, I was getting ready to go to Kenya. Then we got this grant to do the Play KK thing. So I had to slow down. Oh, we have a grant, man. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's work on a project. So we ended up doing that. And after we wound that project, then New Scope came in with Victor. He wanna explore some art projects in Korea as well. And like, oh, maybe we can use this as an experiment to see how we can bridge both sides. You know, find artists here and artists in Kenya and collaborate on stuff.
Yeah.
So now I'm in that limbo still. We are now trying to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
And when I'm stuck in this limbo, I'm in Korea.
You can't leave,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't leave yet.
Yeah.
So Korea has that on me, you know.
Yeah. Have you ever thought of the time that you're gonna end up leaving Korea?
Yeah, but I know it's soon now. Yeah, I think
feel
I can feel it. And there's a number of reasons for that because my mom is also getting older now.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I know. Our parents.
I've been
are
away.
getting old.
You know, we're growing old and we don't, sometimes we miss to notice that our parents are also growing old with us. So sometimes I sit, when I'm alone, I'm like, oh, I'm missing some moments at home. And not just my mom. Oh, my brothers, they have kids. They have I have nephews and nieces. And
getting older too.
when I go a year without seeing them, when I meet them again, it's like I skip a whole...
Because kids grow
Yeah, they
fast.
just jumped. Oh, you are this tall and now you are here.
You're big now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of you know, constantly missing those moments in the family. Kind of makes me want to go back and stay there, maybe consistently for a year or 2 years, just to be with them more.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then come back.
Well, an artist can never be in one place.
Yeah, that's true. Most artists do move around.
I think to be in Kenya like constantly, it's gonna be hard. I can be there for a year or two working on something and then leave for somewhere else.
I feel like that's something I've always thought about. Like I'm like I do kind of want to leave Korea for a long period of time, like maybe 6 months or a year. But there's also this fear in me that I'm like, am I missing out on something in those 6 months or 1 year?
Yeah.
You know, there's always that aspect of like, what am I leaving behind to go chase something?
Yeah.
Do you have that fear, or are you just kind of like, well, still got to do it?
Yeah, sometimes because, you know, when you make a decision to be here, just accept that there is something that you're missing out on.
That's true.
Yeah. So I think I try not to think about it, but I always know that even in Kenya, there's something that I'm missing out on. Like last year, there were a lot of, you know, art grants that were happening in Kenya, and some were really good. Yeah. But then because I'm in Korea, I cannot participate in those art projects.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's really a hard thing to deal with sometimes. Yeah. So it's not even a grant sometimes. Sometimes just being on the ground, and because most of my friends in Nairobi are doing art. They're like painters, mural artists, graffiti artists. Yeah, all sorts of art. So I'm always like, if I'm in Nairobi, there's always something that we can pull together and do.
It's true.
Yeah, but I cannot do it if I'm not there. Yeah, so that part
like
kind of,
completely,
it's really,
I physically know that Korea is not my like end game.
Yeah,
I know I'm not gonna live here forever. I don't see it in my future. But also, it's also that part where I'm like, when am I gonna take that step to leave?
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
it's such a scary
Yeah,
step
it's really scary.
because it's unsure. You're not sure
Yeah,
what's gonna
yeah,
happen.
yeah.
And I think that is like my biggest fear. But I feel like you can do great. Like if you just took a leap and came to Korea, I think you can also take a leap and leave and come back.
Right.
Yeah, for
right,
sure.
Right.
Maybe I just need to learn how to just go with the flow.
Yeah, just train yourself to not regret anything. Before you make any decision, just know that it might work out, it might not work out.
Yeah.
But whatever happens, you're not gonna blame yourself. Yeah.
I blame
think-
myself a lot. I'm an overthinker.
You know.
So, yeah.
So it's a hard thing to, it's a hard mentality to cultivate, but once you have it, I think things will be fine.